The greatest game, but in the context of this World Championship, that was huge.
Yeah, as you said, the context of the shot, that was what it was. Brendan Dolan's shot was magnificent, but Barney just thought, if I can put a bit of pressure on him,
90.
He may miss the 81. Barney hit the 180, put all the pressure on Brendan Dolan, who missed, and then double 19, game shot, set one. That's how to turn a leg round and a set and the match.
Barneveld deserves a lot of credit as well, as Dolan does, for winning those 5 consecutive legs and getting him back into it. But Barney looked as if he was fading and fading very, very quickly. But the way he found a way to win those 3 consecutive legs, immense credit.
Yeah, I concur. I think he was probably resigning himself to the fact that, do you know what, I think this set's gone. But he never give up on it. The Grand Slam champ, refusing to be beaten. Credit to both. Brendan started off just on the wrong foot. Oh, goodness.
100.
Well, it was bad. It really was bad, and he's averaging just shy of 87 now. If you'd have said that to me in the first set when he was averaging 65, I wouldn't have believed you.
60.
But one thing's for sure, when Raymond van Barneveld's on the hockey, it's never dull.
Sylvia must be put through so many emotions watching Barney. It looks silky smooth, and then it all goes wrong, and then it goes right again.
100.
But she don't know what. There it is!
Huge support for Barneveld at the Alexandra Palace this afternoon.
130.
Great switching.
You require 112.
This is a great finish. Treble 20 or a single 20. What you've got to do here, Stu, is make sure you do not go low on the first dart. Or you can go treble 18, of course. He's missed the pair of them. Would have left tops.
56. Raymond, you require 150.
What odds, I wonder, Barneveld now, 115. 3 top plus finishes from the Irishman. Treble 20 to lead double 18.
59. Raymond, you require 56.
Taking his time. As is Barney walking back. Single 16. Now tops. For the first leg of the 5th set.
Game shown the first leg.
No dramas.
Brendan Dolan. Second leg, Raymond to throw first.
Lovely darts. Terrific 180 from Raymond van Barneveld.
7th 180 of this match. 4-3 RVB. Maybe Brendan should have switched there. He didn't look comfortable the minute the first dart went in.
What do you make of Barneveld's performance overall?
100.
The first set obviously was delightful, but since then, not great. But I like the way he fought in that previous set. And he's now upped his average, which was loitering at 87, 88. Now 94.
59.
And 94 is a good performance. It's just the fact that he's gone for a real high peak and the lowest of low troughs, isn't he?
And another.
140.
Well, that'll do for Barney's on a possible 11 darter. A touch unfortunate with the deflection.
Got a switch. It really is blocked.
59.
That's how you dart yourself.
You require 81.
Treble 15 possibly. Does like the 36 combination. Double 18.
63.
It's the only trouble with double 19, Stu. We've got double 9 the other side of it. How many darts have I missed at double 9 over the years? Barney's slightly better on double 9 than I ever was.
Well, because Dolan is so far behind, he may well split it here.
Raymond, you require 18.
He's not. He's not, you know.
Game shown.
Well, when you can hit it like that, why split? He went for double 19, didn't he, in the previous set to win it?
Game on.
Barney doesn't shy away from double hitting. He just gets it.
Well, he will hope here that he can have a similar leg, break the Dolan throw and throw for the match in the next one. 60 from Dolan opens the door. Well, that was unlucky. They both deflected. The ones that went in the single both deflected off the one in the treble and out.
They really were brilliant darts, weren't they? And that is a brilliant dart from Brendan Dolan. Never really loses the line as such. Quite a straight thrower, but loses the weight. Something to work on, I think, for Brendan Dolan. Barney has carved himself out a chance. Got to get a treble. Got to get a treble. Not enough. Barney now in control. If he breaks here, he will be throwing for the match.
Well, look at the ball. 25 will do.
Brendan really having trouble finding the treble.
97.
Treble trouble.
156.
6 darts from his favourite finish. 156.
Well, we've given him the big up, haven't we? We've given him the big up. Wayne Mardle's nodding. Wayne Mardle is nodding. Well, he wasn't far off. From the moment the first dart went in, Mr. Mardle thought it was nailed on.
Well, we know how good he is at double 9. Shouldn't pose a problem. But what pressure will he be under? Well, you see the look from Brendan there. Disgusted at that dart.
Raymond, you require 18.
To go within a leg of victory.
Game shown a third leg.
Credit where credit's due. Barney is now averaging 95. And for 2 sets, Stu, he was poor. He was real poor. That shows you how well Barney is playing to get this up to a 95 average. Got to take confidence from this. This is a good performance.
One more leg. The Barney Army finding their voice at the Ali Pally. Huge amount of support here for the Dutchman this afternoon. The mouth-watering, tantalising prospect of Raymond van Barneveld against Gary Anderson in the last 16.
Good first start. Got to get another one, isn't he?
100.
Not enough, and he knows that. 40 points behind is Brendan, plus these. Begging for another, is that trouble?
140.
Sylvia, she's going to be happy now. She'll be even happier in a few darts when Barney wraps this up, because it's looking very, very likely.
59. Raymond, you require 161.
May go 25 or a treble 19.
99.
Well, he's been mixing it up, hasn't he? Off the 81 shot, gone for 45 once, 57 a couple of times. Barney wants 62. Will Brendan Dolan put pressure on him? That 180 is most helpful. Double 16.
Game start.
Brilliant Barneveld wraps it up, and brilliant Barneveld will play Gary Anderson in the last 16 at the World Championship.
The numbers 95.753 to average, 4 180s, 50% on the doubles. Looks a little bit tired after that one. Sylvia, his wife, hoping for a bit of divine intervention. Will Barney make it all the way to the final in 2013? The crowd certainly hope so. A real gentleman takes the applause, takes the bow, and they enjoyed every minute of that. Barney through to the last 16. We've seen an absolute classic this afternoon. Real thriller. Kevin Painter edging a really tight one, 4-3 against Ronnie Baxter. 25 180s in that one. Colin Lloyd rolling back the years, a 4-2 victory over Mark Webster. And Raymond van Barneveld, 4-1 over Brendan Dolan, but Brendan Dolan had his moments in that, that's for sure. Tonight, 7 o'clock, we kick off with Newton against Scott Cool Hand Rand. Lorry driver from Coventry showing great form. Simon Willock against Colin Osborne, 2007 quarter-finalist. And the defending world champion, Adrian Lewis, round about 10 o'clock, faces Dennis the Heat Ovens. Let's hear from Stuart Pye talking to Barney now.
Raymond, you got the job done. You went to sleep halfway through the match, but you got the job done.
Well, at the end, if you look at the averages, you know, compared to the first match, 108, 94 now. At the end, I'm happy with the win. I know what Brendan can do. He had a great fallback, you know. 2-0 up, 2-1, and 2-0 down in the fourth set. And then the fourth set, I was happy to win that fourth set. I was really pleased. I never ever had my first start until 20. I don't know why. I prepared right, you know. I went here yesterday, but maybe tired. I'm too tired.
With this support, you dare not lose.
I don't know, you know.
Well,
Only Barney gets that sort of adulation. Most popular Dutchman in Britain, that's for sure, and he enjoyed that. Enjoyed the moment. But he's tired, he says, Wayne Mardle.
I think it was just the pedestrian pace that Brendan Dolan was making the game. And what it can do, it can make you kind of lethargic when someone up there is really slowing it down. And I do feel that Barney got involved in a bit of a match there when he didn't have any need to. So the minute he sped up, the last set, he was fine.
Yeah, because Michael Smith, first time out, played at his sort of pace and helped him, didn't he?
Brendan Dolan, I said it at the start of the game, he's a good match player. And he played Barney for a bit of a fall at the second and third sets. Barney come out of the traps like a greyhound. But what he didn't do, he didn't capitalise in the second and third sets. He let Brendan dictate, and you can't do that with anyone.
The stats are good, 50% on the doubles, 95 average though.
He played superbly. The first set, forget the second and third sets. After that, he was fine. But I'll tell you what he's got to do. If he just carries on, relaxing, he'll be fine.
OK, make sure you join us. 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1 HD tonight. Kick off with Wes Newton against Scott Rand. Following that, Simon Willock, Colin Osborne and Adrian Lewis